going to watch the Saints-Falcons game. Did you watch the game, or did you just wait for the result at the end?
Yeah, I ended up watching like the last 2 minutes. I was trying to I was distracting myself, and I was checking on ESPN every couple minutes, watched like the end. But yeah, obviously, great opportunity. Super excited. And then now it's about, making something out of it. We have to make sure, today was a good start, but we have to make sure that we're dialed into the process. We have elite focus throughout the week to give us ourselves the best chance this weekend.
What was it like watching the game? Were you emotional? I mean, just ups, downs, and what was it like?
Yeah, I watched the last two, whenever it was, it looked pretty good for us. That was the only part I watched. So, yeah, obviously super excited, it's definitely a blessing. And then again, now it's, we're in it. We have to make sure that, again, it's that part's over with. There's no, we have to do the work now. We're excited for the process, for the work, and that's where our focus is.
Did you time it up to turn it on after you thought it looked good?
When I happened to check ESPN, it was like it was looking better. So, yeah.
You guys have been so good, playing as underdogs. Is there anything to the us against the world, nobody believes in us but us type thing, sort of rallying cry in that locker room that you can sort of lean on, maybe? Yeah,
for us, it's not unfamiliar, but we're always focused on who's in the building. We have all the confidence, all the belief within the building with each other. So yeah, for us, regardless of what it is, we know what we're capable of. We want to go out and have, obviously, and have success. And right now, it's just the focus is making sure throughout the week we can put ourselves in the best position. Coach talks about it all the time, being process oriented. So today, just having the best start to the week we can. That'll be tomorrow to be making sure we're focused there. But we lean on and play for each other.
You guys get David Moore back. Can you talk about what an asset he is to this team, veteran leadership and things like that?
Yeah, Demo's huge. First throughout this whole process, even though he's, obviously hasn't been able to play in the building, he's still been huge for us. He's still brings great energy every single day. Like you said, a veteran presence for us in that receiver room. And then, now him up just, we trust in him. We know exactly what he brings. He's been in a lot of different moments, a lot of different positions. He's been very, very consistent on the field. So I have a ton of faith in him, a ton of confidence, and it's great I'm excited for him. It's really been cool seeing how hard he's worked. He's always been on the side doing little things. He's always been trying to, chomp at the bit, and been doing great in the training room. So I'm excited for him.
Bryce, again, you guys are 10.5-point underdogs like you were against them the last time. But does it give you more confidence knowing, that last time you guys beat them here on the same field?
Confidence for us comes from within the building. Again, we trust in each other. We know what we're capable of, and we're focused on the process. We're not looking at anything external. That's not something that we don't need that motivation. It's enough motivation. We're in a we have opportunity. One of our goals was to get here to win the South. We're able to get that done, and we don't need to look at something on the bulletin board to get us fired up. I'm super grateful to have a group like that. We don't take this for granted at all. We're grateful for the opportunity, but we're very internally motivated as a team.
Bryce, in that first game, you had one of your best games. I think it was the second best passer rating in Panthers history. How much fun was that, especially when there's a guy like Stafford on the other side?
Yeah, I have a ton of respect for Stafford. Amazing player. Obviously, amazing year this year, and it's not new. He's had an amazing career. And this year watching the NFC West, I've been able to watch a ton of his games, so I have a ton of respect for him. And it's fun anytime you can win. That was however many weeks ago. That doesn't entitle us to anything. That you watch the film, see what you can learn from, see how you can grow. You watch the film from that point on, see what you can study. But that doesn't entitle us to anything. Obviously, we have a ton of respect for them as a team. For us, it's about just sticking to the process. Going one day at a time, and then putting ourselves in the best situation to be successful.
I know that you guys are back to business. You got to get ready to get on to the game on Saturday and going from there. But playoff football for the first time at Bank of America Stadium in 10 years. Did you guys take any time to kind of revel in that a little bit, just in the accomplishment of winning the division?
Yeah, I'm sure everyone kind of did it individually. For us, just the way it shook out, we weren't all, we didn't get that whatever locker room type of atmosphere. But again, we're super grateful for that. We're super grateful for the support. We're excited for the bank on Saturday. Where the city's been behind us for forever, for me, for as long as I've been here. They've always been giving a ton of support. We're super excited. It means a lot to be able to play one at the bank. And for us, again, we come back and it's just time to focus and time to work.
I know you don't look in the past. I know we've asked you to do that before, and you haven't. And I feel like you're not going to right now. But is this moment any sweeter, considering the success you had right away in high school and college? Is this moment any sweeter, sort of understanding what you've weathered to get here?
You might have got the answer you're looking for if there was more confidence in it. But yeah, kind of said it. Again, I'm super excited to be a part of this team. I'm excited for this year. That's all that matters for me. I'm super proud of this group. And again, the season resets. Coach talks about it all year, and just as true as ever. It's about going 1-0. Again, this isn't about me. This isn't about any individual. We have a group of guys that we're a team. We all play for each other. I'm excited for this group more so than anything. Draw from experience in the past. But at the end of the day, again, I trust. Confidence comes from the Lord. It comes from the people around me. I'm going to lean on them on Saturday, like I have been all year. We're all going to lean on each other. And whenever, it's great to be able to have a group like that, where again, we're all united. We all know we're going in. We have each other's back. So I think that's really what I'm and probably everyone in the building is going to be leaning on.
I wanted to ask you about, first of all, just how your ankle is. I know you're obviously dealing with it. And then secondly, about Jalen Coker and his increased impact on the offense.
Yeah, everyone's dealing with something. It's, we're in playoff football. Everyone's at this point of the year, there's dealing with some. Everyone in that locker room is putting their bodies on the line, fighting through something. And I'm grateful for everyone who puts their body on the line. And just want to do my part. And Jalen, I can't say enough about, how he's been playing, how he handles himself, the competitor he is. We've asked him to do so much in the offense. We've asked him to be a lot of different roles. He's been in different positions, ran a lot of different things, run game, pass game, and that's someone that's always eager for more. He's never someone that is, why do I have to, why am I doing this? He's happy to be on the field. He's happy to take whatever it is that, the coaches want to, have for him. And again, him being, this is nothing that's surprising for me at all. Him being able to have success there. If you see how hard he works, the intention he has, attention to detail in meetings, how he carries himself, I'm just super, super grateful that, he's with us.
Right, that first Rams game, the running game was working. He had good balance in the offense. How vital is that? Because you've seen the last couple of weeks what it's been like without a great running game. How vital is that for you to have success and for this team to have success? Yeah,
it's always very important. Coach talks about it all the time. We want to be a balanced attack. And I have all the confidence in the world in us as a unit to go out there and execute. We know that it's, whatever we call out there, it's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be, not everything's going to be the ideal look. Again, we have a ton of respect for our opponents. We know we're, at the end of the day, it's going to be able to, come down for us to execute in whatever way we can. But, of course, we always want to be balanced. We want to be able to have, we want to be able to have success in all that we do. And, right now it's just about working as hard throughout the week so we can be in a good position to do that.
Last one. You guys beat Green Bay on the road, obviously. But that Rams game here, was that validation that you guys could end up right here where you are in the playoffs?
I don't think validation was ever anything we were looking for or needed. Again, we've always and always will have belief in this building. We know what we're capable of. Again, for us, we enjoy the challenge. It's about, putting our best football together, trying to find that week in and week out. Obviously, this week, just like any week, it's the most important one because it's the one that's up. Obviously, it's meaningful. But, we enjoy that challenge. We never felt like we, needed validation. Again, for us, it's just focusing throughout the week, put ourselves in the best position, and then going out and competing. Appreciate you guys.